The sounds of Morocco come in many forms. From the music that reverberates through the bustling markets, to the tuk-tuks and cars that congest the streets. But 80 miles west of Marrakesh, in the countryside of Essaouira, there's tranquility in the enchanting argan forest. These sun-kissed trees were once at risk of being wiped out for lumber. Today, they are a lifeline, and the pioneers have hooves. The goats of Morocco have an extraordinary skill. With the finesse of a tightrope walker, they scale up the precarious branches.
It's terrifying that they can get that high without a fear of falling.
It's a Darwinian talent goats developed to reach what was dangling on the other end of the stick, argan fruit. The nut contains the valuable argan oil, known for its anti-aging properties. It's popping up in everything from shampoo and body lotion to food products. But nowhere on the labels will you find the full story behind how this oil was born.
So goats in trees, it's like a Moroccan mirage.
Yeah, the first time I came to Morocco and I saw these goats climbing the trees, I thought I was hallucinating.
Along these roads, it is normal to see hundreds of goats in trees. And as Ahmed and Gabrielle Jaruda show me, this is where their New York-based argan oil brand, Moroccan Elixir, takes root.
They're basically eating the fruit and digesting it, and then they either spit it up or poop it out. But the
Poop it out.
You heard that right. Centuries ago, locals discovered the goat's digestive tract made it easier to crack the argan fruit's nut, so they could reach the oil trapped inside. The only catch, the nuts need to be collected by hand.
Oh, here's one. That's one.
Yeah, that's one.
That's a little goat poop. And then, we're just getting right into it.
And we did, collecting dozens of nuts that went in one end and came out the other.
So this is how it starts.
That's how it starts in the tree.
And it comes out as this.
And
Yeah.
come out like that. So guys, welcome to Marjana Co-op.
The Marjana Cooperative is one in a number of argan oil production sites run by Berber women. You won't find fancy machines here, or any machine for that matter.
So that's the production room.
Every ounce of oil is pressed by hand. It's an ancient recipe. The nut is cracked, the seeds extracted. They are then ground into a thick paste using the traditional stone wheel. Water is added and tediously mixed, and finally filtered into this golden liquid.
Just how much time goes into
Well,
it?
I mean, it takes actually around 40 hours of labor work.
40 hours.
40 hours to make one liter of argan oil.
40 hours for 1 liter.
After the goats have done their work.
One argan tree can only produce 1 liter of oil a year. It's one of the reasons the precious oil earned the name liquid gold. So what does this golden goat oil taste like?
So this is culinary oil made with the help of goats.
Mm-hmm. We dip the bread. I think it tastes like nuts.
It tastes like peanut. And I taste peanut. I don't taste any trace of goat.
No.
Today, because of demand fueled by celebrity users like Angelina Jolie and Giselle Bundchen, 1 liter of pure argan oil sells for up to $300. It's some of the most expensive oil in the world. Practically overnight, Berber women went from poor housewives to businesswomen with a steady income. Each co-op worker gets a percentage of the profits. That makes Ahmed a hometown hero for the demand he brings into Marjana and oil producers like Khadija Taboka, who he first met when he was a teenager. Khadija, who's 86 years old now, has been making argan oil since she was a child.
She said before the life was very hard, was almost no income.
But thanks to argan oil, she bought a house and traveled. She's even paid for a brand new set of teeth. And there is plenty of wealth being spread around Essaouira. All across town, you'll see signs advertising argan oil businesses, along with busloads of tourists who pour in to buy the oil. But that means the goats are now struggling to keep up with the demand. After all, they can only process so much fruit. As a result, most local companies have started phasing out the goats and even replaced some Berber women's traditional roles with machines, which can produce 40 liters per day compared to 2 liters when done by hand.
Some people start businesses to make money. It sounds like you started this business as a passion to give back.
I appreciate the culture actually, and I appreciate what those women's doing.
What point do you sell out?
I don't think I will sell out anyway. I mean, at any point. When I see a bottle of oil, there is like, that bottle has like a lot of work of women. You have like good quality oil. It has a story behind it.
A story that begins in these Moroccan treetops and ends in shops like Ahmed and Gabrielle's in New York City. They could be the last few drops of an ancient Moroccan tradition, unable to keep up with modern demands.